the heart-wrenching plea that captivated the world. Imagine a man holding a faded photo of his little girl, his voice trembling as he recalls moments of joy and sorrow. This is how Thomas Markle, the estranged father of Meghan Markle, Duchess of Sussex, has chosen to make his heartfelt plea to his daughter, a deathbed appeal, no less, to mend their fractured relationship. In a teaser for an upcoming interview on Australia's 7 News Spotlight, the 78-year-old cradles a school picture of Meghan, a poignant reminder of their once-close bond. As a voiceover narrates his plea, the world can't help but wonder, can these wounds ever heal? But this story is about more than just a broken family. It's about secrets, speculations, and the question that has intrigued royal watchers for years. What is the truth behind the Sussex family's narrative? From loving father to estranged parent, what went wrong? Thomas Markle once described Meghan as his pride and joy, the apple of his eye. But their relationship began to unravel in the lead-up to her 2018 wedding to Prince Harry. Public disputes, leaked letters, and media interviews widened the chasm, turning a private fallout into a global spectacle. Thomas's recent plea raises a critical question. Is reconciliation possible when trust is shattered? And why has this story captivated audiences so deeply? The role of family in Meghan's story. Every family has its struggles, but when you're a royal or married to one, those struggles become headline news. Thomas has claimed he played a central role in Meghan's upbringing, often shouldering responsibilities alone. However, his public statements often clash with Meghan's narrative, which highlights her mother, Doria Ragland, as her guiding light. The tension between these stories reflects a broader theme: the complexities of family, especially when shaped by fame and scrutiny. But what if there's more to the story than meets the eye? The speculations about Meghan's children, fact or fiction. The internet thrives on speculation, and the Sussex family has been no exception. From Meghan's pregnancies to Archie and Lilibet's public appearances, or lack thereof, questions have swirled around the authenticity of their narrative. A mother's silence, what it means. Critics point out that Meghan rarely discusses her pregnancies, a stark contrast to the open candor of other royal mothers like Kate Middleton. Some find it odd that she's remained tight-lipped about typical maternal milestones like morning sickness, cravings, or labor stories. But is this silence truly suspicious, or simply a desire for privacy? The absence of family photos. Adding fuel to the fire, reports suggest that visitors to the Sussex home couldn't find photos of Archie or Lilibet displayed prominently, nor pictures of Doria. While some speculate this as evidence of secrecy, others argue it's a reflection of Meghan and Harry's commitment to protecting their children from public scrutiny. What's the truth? And why does it matter so much to the public? The persistent rumors about surrogacy. One of the most persistent rumors surrounds Meghan's pregnancies, with skeptics questioning whether she used a surrogate for Archie and Lilibet. While there's no concrete evidence to support these claims, they continue to dominate online forums and tabloids. Why do people care? The fascination with Meghan's pregnancies reflects a larger obsession with authenticity in royal life. In a world where every detail is scrutinized, any deviation from tradition becomes a lightning rod for speculation. The role of the royal family. The royal family's acceptance of Archie and Lilibet as part of the line of succession has added legitimacy to Meghan and Harry's story. But for skeptics, this only raises more questions. Could the royals have bent the rules, and if so, why? Thomas Markle's role in the speculation. Thomas's comments about Meghan's medical history have added another layer of complexity to the narrative. In one controversial interview, he reportedly claimed that Meghan was diagnosed with a medical condition affecting her reproductive system, casting doubt on her ability to conceive naturally. While this interview has since disappeared from public view, it continues to fuel conspiracy theories. The ethical dilemma. Should Thomas have shared such personal details? And how does his role in the speculation affect his plea for reconciliation? These questions highlight the delicate balance between a parent's love and their actions. What's really at stake? At its core, this story isn't just about Meghan and her father. It's about the universal challenges of family, trust, and the search for truth. As we watch this drama unfold, we're reminded of our own relationships and the importance of empathy and understanding. Why this story matters. For families, it's a reminder that no relationship is perfect, and healing often requires vulnerability and forgiveness. For society, it highlights the dangers of speculation and the need for responsible media consumption. For the royals, it underscores the challenges of balancing tradition with modern values. Can Meghan and Thomas reconcile? Reconciliation is never easy, especially when the wounds are public and deep. But Thomas's plea offers a glimmer of hope. Whether Meghan responds remains to be seen, but their story serves as a powerful example of the complexities of love and forgiveness. Takeaways for readers. 1. Reflect on your relationships. Are there people in your life you've drifted apart from? What steps can you take to rebuild those connections? 2. Question the media. Before accepting a story as fact, ask yourself, who benefits from this narrative? What's the source of this information? 3. Embrace empathy. Whether you're Team Meghan or Team Thomas, remember that every story has multiple sides. Final thoughts. What can we learn? This story isn't just about Meghan Markle and Thomas Markle, it's about all of us. It's about how we navigate the messy, beautiful world of family. It's about the power of forgiveness and the courage it takes to say, I'm sorry. As we watch their story unfold, let's use it as an opportunity to reflect on our own lives. What truths need to be told? What relationships need to be healed? Your turn. What do you think? Do you believe reconciliation is possible for Meghan and her father? What do you think about the speculation surrounding her pregnancies and family life? Share your thoughts below. We'd love to hear your perspective. Building bridges. How Meghan and Thomas could reconcile. While the public remains captivated by the Sussex saga, the question of reconciliation between Meghan and her father isn't just a celebrity drama, it's a universal challenge. How do we mend broken relationships when the past feels irreparable? Here are actionable steps that could help Meghan and Thomas rebuild their relationship, and they might resonate with anyone facing similar family struggles. 1. Acknowledge the hurt. Reconciliation starts with honesty. Both Meghan and Thomas have expressed pain, albeit in very different ways. For Thomas, his public interviews often seem like attempts to explain his side. For Meghan, her decision to distance herself speaks volumes about her boundaries. Actionable insight. The first step is acknowledging the hurt on both sides. Thomas might consider a private letter where he expresses regret without placing blame. Similarly, Meghan could reflect on whether there's room for forgiveness. 2. Seek mediation. Family conflicts often benefit from a neutral third party. In the Sussex Markle saga, a professional mediator could help both parties communicate constructively. Why it's important? Public apologies or media statements often complicate matters further. A private, facilitated conversation could allow Meghan and Thomas to share their feelings without the pressure of public scrutiny. Relatable tip: if you're facing a similar conflict, consider inviting a family counselor or trusted mutual friend to mediate. 3. Respect boundaries. Meghan has made it clear that she values her privacy, particularly when it comes to her children. For Thomas, respecting these boundaries could be a critical step toward reconciliation. The lesson for us: in any conflict, understanding and respecting the other person's limits creates a foundation for trust. The ripple effect of speculation. While Meghan and Thomas work through their differences, public speculation about the Sussex family adds another layer of complexity. Why are we so invested in these narratives, and how can we approach them responsibly? Why we crave royal drama. Let's face it, royalty intrigues us because it feels like a real-life fairy tale. But when the story deviates from the script, think estranged fathers or unconventional family choices, we're quick to pass judgment. A surprising fact: the British royal family generates billions of dollars in tourism and media revenue annually. This financial incentive often fuels sensationalist stories, making it harder to separate fact from fiction. What we can do: consume media critically. Ask yourself whether a story is fact-based or speculative, and seek reputable sources. The human cost of rumors. For Meghan and Harry, Unverified claims about their children or their private lives have real consequences. Beyond the headlines, these narratives can affect mental health, relationships, and even public perceptions. Actionable tip: before sharing or engaging with a speculative story, consider the impact it might have on the people involved. Empathy is key. Lessons for us all. Whether you're a royal fan or someone dealing with family struggles, Meghan and Thomas's story offers valuable lessons. Here's what we can learn. 1. Healing takes time. Rebuilding trust doesn't happen overnight. Both Meghan and Thomas need space to process their emotions before they can move forward. Relatable takeaway: if you're navigating a family conflict, be patient. Healing often requires consistent effort over time. 2. Privacy matters. Meghan and Harry's commitment to protecting their children reminds us of the importance of privacy in a world that's increasingly public. Your aha moment: how can you set boundaries in your own life to protect your peace? 3. Forgiveness is a gift. Whether or not Meghan and Thomas reconcile, forgiveness, both for oneself and others, is a powerful tool for moving forward. Inspiration: think of someone in your life you've struggled to forgive. What small step could you take today to begin the process? A hopeful ending. As Thomas Markle's heartfelt plea makes headlines, we're reminded that behind the royal drama lies a deeply human story. It's about a father who misses his daughter and a woman navigating the complexities of fame, family, and identity. While we may never know the full story, their journey encourages us to reflect on our own relationships. Who in your life could use a second chance? How can you foster understanding in your own circle? Your voice matters. Now, it's your turn to weigh in. What do you think about Thomas Markle's plea? Do you believe reconciliation is possible? And what lessons can we take from this saga to apply in our own lives? Share your thoughts in the comments or join the conversation on social media. Let's turn this story into a catalyst for empathy, understanding, and change.